Hello and welcome to Louisiana MarketMaker's step-by-step video tutorial on how to use the search function. To begin, let's visit Louisiana MarketMaker. You can do so by typing in la.foodmarketmaker.com into your browser. And once you have arrived, click search. And once the search function has loaded, you can view all the information on MarketMaker, every profile, every registered user, through three distinctive ways. You can either view it as a list, as you can see here currently. Here you see all the profiles listed in list form. You can also view this on a map. You will use this button over here to toggle in between those views, and once clicked, you will get a map of the United States, which you can manipulate. For example, you can move it around. We can go down to Louisiana, which you will see is highlighted, and we can go ahead and zoom in and zoom out, depending on what information we are trying to view. If you would like to, then you can also toggle to the third option, which allows you to view both of these side by side. For example, on the left, you will have all of your profiles. On the right, you will have a map. Now, I will use the map from here on forward, and let's say I'm interested in looking a little bit more specifically. For example, I am trying to conduct a search that is just within the state of Louisiana. Then I can do so by clicking location. I can select a state I'm interested in looking in, for example, Louisiana, and I can do so by either selecting Louisiana out of this drop-down menu here, or by typing it into the search bar on top. And once I type it in, there it is, and once I click it, it is selected. If I would like to be even more specific, then I can also go all the way down to the parish. Here, once again, I can select my parishes based on this drop-down list, or by typing it out. Let's say I'm interested in looking in East Baton Rouge. I will type that in to the search bar, and there it is. And once selected, the map will update, and as you can see, there's 48 results in East Baton Rouge Parish. I can zoom in to view more of these, and if I now were to click on, for example, one of these, it would open a new tab and I could view the profile. Let's say I'm interested in looking not within a single parish, but within a certain mileage radius from my location. Then I can do so as well. If you select near, you can now select to either look within a certain mileage from your location. This will be done completely by your computer, and you can adjust using the scale the radius you would like to draw, for example 30 miles or 20. What you can also do is you can use your zip code in order to draw that mileage radius. Let's say I'm interested in using this option, then I will type in the radius. I'm currently located on LSU's campus in Baton Rouge. The zip code for that is 70803. Once I have typed that in and then selected, you will see it has now drawn a 20-mile radius around Baton Rouge LSU campus, and this is how I can find my results. And I can zoom in further. I can then view all of these also as a list. If I would like to, then I can also use a place, a point of interest, or even an address, and then use the scale at the bottom to adjust the mileage I would like to go from. Now, I will continue to look just within the state and use the search function, however, to not limit myself geographically, but by business type. So I don't want to see any other businesses besides farmers or ranchers. To do this, I have once again a drop-down menu. I can use this to find farmers and ranchers, or I can use the search bar. Once I type in farm, you will see this populates, and I select farm ranch, and now my map will display all farmers and ranchers within the state of Louisiana. If I would like to, then I could also go even further in depth and then select a product I would like to buy. Let's say I'm interested in buying strawberries from those farmers and ranchers. Then once again, I have my drop-down menu. I can select strawberries out of this menu, or I can just simply type it in to make this quicker. I type in strawberries, here it is, I select it, and now you will see there is 16 results in total, and we can see 2 of those are in the northwest corner of the state. We have 12 right around here, and then 1 more right here. If we now zoom in, you will see we have several more. I can now select one of those if I wanted to. For example, this one, this is the Landry Pochet Strawberry Farm, and if I would like to know more, then I can click on details. A new tab will open, which will show me their profile. On this profile, you have several options. You are able to use these buttons up here to visit their Facebook page, their Instagram, as well as their website. They have a little about me, and you will see here on the left hand side all of the information you may need to contact them. You have an actual address, which is also mapped out using Google Maps. You have the option to send an email or call them via the phone. They will let you know more about their business. For example, what type of business are they? They are a farm and a ranch, so they grow the product themselves, but they also sell it as a wholesaler. They also offer farm tourism. They have conference and meeting facilities, a picnic area, and well, if you're interested in the products, they are listed right here, and here are the strawberries we were looking for. Now let's say I'm interested in not a specific product or in a specific farm or business type. I'm interested in buying specifically certified products. I want a product that is either certified Louisiana or certified Cajun. Then I can select this, and now the map will display those affiliations. As you can see, there's 22 results, and if I now were to click on, for example, this one, we have Gnarly Barley Brewing, and if we need to know more about this, then we can click details. The profile will open up. You have the option to visit their Facebook, Instagram, or their website. This will take you straight to their online store, and they create beverage products. As you can see, they're certified Louisiana, and here's once again all of their product information that you're looking for. For example, their physical address, their email, their telephone numbers. Also possible is that you can look for certifications. Let's say you're interested in finding a facility that is state and USDA inspected. So if you're interested in a state inspected facility, there is only one in the state, and once we click on it here, it's the Roaming Butcher in Shreveport. We open the profile, and as you can see, it's a value-added processor, meat and game, and all the information once again right here, all over the profile. Now let's say you are interested in something else. Let's say you're interested in product attributes. For example, I want to buy beef that is 100% grass-fed. Then you can select this option, and now it will display 34 farms in Louisiana that have grass-fed beef to offer. We can zoom in. I'm, for example, going to click on this one, River Road Goat Ranch. I click details. My profile will open up. They offer boar, meat, and goats, and they have them for show as well as sale. And once again, all your information that you're looking for, as a physical address, an email, telephone number, the name of the contact person, all of those things are available right here. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, then you're of course welcome to contact us. You can reach us either by telephone. My number is 225-578-2701. You can email us at marketmaker@agcenter.lsu.edu. I'm looking forward to hearing from you and hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I appreciate your attention. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.